Yo, it's your boy Tyrone. So I'll teach you guys how to buy a home, especially if you are a first-time home buyer. So there are certain requirements on getting approved for a home. Okay. So you guys would need at least around a 600 credit score, preferably a 700, but you can still get a home with a 600 credit score. You guys need to make sure you have at least 2 to 3 years of history before you guys apply for a mortgage loan. So if you guys don't have it, I'm going to show you guys a site shortly. So let's say you guys are trying to look for a home, right? Go on Zillow and you're going to find a home. So I recommend you guys find a home you guys can afford. If you guys make, 6 figures, then your budget should be around 400 to 600K if you make 6 figures. But if you don't make 6 figures, just find a home you can actually afford. So I'm on the Houston, area on Zillow, right? So even a 200K home. So this is actually, affordable. So most mortgage loans approve you up to 300K on average for people who work 9 to 5s. So if you guys work a 9 to 5, you can easily buy a home like this. So it's still a nice home. It has everything you need: 3 bedrooms, 4 baths, almost 2,000 square feet. So a home like this will be perfect, right? And then you guys can get pre-qualified, and your estimated monthly payment is $1,300. So when you're paying rent, usually rent is way higher than $1,300. Like a place like this, you could easily pay, $2,500 a month. So getting home is actually a little better. $1,300. That's just for the rent, right? So it's better to finance a home. Okay. All right. So you guys need to make sure you have your tax returns, because the tax returns is what you need to, get approved for the home. Okay. If you guys are unemployed, right, you can actually use a CPN to get approved for the home. I'm going to show you guys in a bit. So if you guys need history, you guys have nothing, definitely check out Nation Credit Lines, right? So you guys can literally add some of these trade lines, right? So let's say you want, to add something like this. So an item like this could help you get approved for a mortgage loan, okay? But I recommend at least have about 30 to 50K worth of credit, right? So 50K in credit cards right here. So this can help you get approved for up to a 300K mortgage loan. And for the mortgage loans, you can go through these sites: Rocket Mortgage, AmeriSave Mortgage, New American Funding, Better, and Zero Down if you're a veteran. Veterans United, right? So you guys can check out these sites. But if you guys bank with, your local bank, let's say you bank with Bank of America, just apply to Bank of America. Or you guys bank with Wells, apply for Wells, and they can give you a certain limit based on your income. So your income is also an important factor. We all know the debt to income ratio and stuff. So make sure the guys don't have too much debt when, paying off your mortgage loan. So once you guys have the trade line added, right, and you guys get approved, you guys will get the approval letter. You guys can actually go to your realtor and apply online through the application to see if you're approved. Most of the time, you will need some kind of down payment. You can do at least 3%. But if you're a veteran, just apply through United, okay? Veterans United. So 3%, probably you might end up paying 15 grand or 20 grand, right? So you need to make sure you have that money, to buy the home. But if you need quick funds, you could just, use a CPN. But not only you can use a CPN to apply for a home, you can also use it to cash out credit cards. So for example, something like this, they pre-apply 3 credit cards. So you have 30K in credit cards, so you can cash all that out, use it for the mortgage. But not only that, you can literally use it for an apartment or car down payment, pay your bills and stuff. So I recommend you guys check out Digital Credit Lines, check out their other CPNs. They have ones for mortgages, for loans as well. So they pre-approve you for a 50K loan. But I'll leave all the websites in the description for you guys to check out. So that'll be pretty much it, guys. I'll see you next video.